No, the word ugly doesn't trigger me. I'm trying to figure out what makes a girl ugly. No, you're not. You already know. You already know. Every woman on here has called somebody unattractive. So you're not trying to figure anything out. There's really no textbook. This is the face of an ugly person. There's no one face for that. Each one of us is deemed ugly based on certain characteristics. It could be your skin tone. It could be the size of your nose. It could be the size of your hips. It could be your hair length. It could be what your short, fat, whatever it is. So let's not do that. You already know. You've called somebody ugly before, so you already know. That's the point. You already know. I don't know why we do this though. I have no clue as to why we do this. It always gets complicated here, and it is what it is. Listen, on this channel, we're not ashamed to say it. It's nothing shameful in it. If you're rated a 5, a 4, 3, 2, or 1, it is what it is. That's the cards that you've been dealt, and you still have to find purpose and self-worth and self-loving in your life. Otherwise, you're food for the gods out here. Otherwise, you should be pumped and dumped. Because what is the alternative? To think that you're worthless because of the way that you look? Because that's what people want you to believe. They want you to believe that you have no options. They want you to believe that you should be the girl who fucks a man on the first date, the third date, or whatever it is. You're the cum dumpster. You're the go-to. You're the fall guy. You're the alibi person. You're the babysitter. You're the drink holder. You're the one that you're giving your tax returns away. You're the one they squat in their house while they between jobs. You're that person. So is that what you want to be? Is that what you want to be? Because some people think you are unattractive. I know some of y'all think y'all attractive. Everybody doesn't think so. Everybody doesn't think so. And the problem with us is that we are in relationships with people who don't think so, but they don't tell us that until they fucked us, until they've taken our money, until they wasted our time. That's the problem. So we're all facing this thing in different orders, in different sequences and orders. So some in the beginning, some in the middle, and some in the end. So we have to be mindful of this thing and put this thing called attraction in its proper perspective, in its proper place. Because you can be attractive and a man still wants to fuck somebody else. And most of them will. Then what are you going to do? Then what are you going to do? So you starting over, your whole life going to be a whole start over? Your whole damn life? So what we say over here is don't believe it. What we say over here is divest from it and work on the other aspects of you that will carry you throughout your whole life. That will be here until you're dead, because that is where your intrinsic value is. So when you have no more period, when your period stops and your vagina ain't as juicy anymore, and your tits start to sag, and there's no purpose, the whole sexuality thing, you can't really sell that as much as you used to. You have to find value in yourself. You have to find worth. You have to find a reason to get up in the morning when that period of time hits, and it will hit for every woman if you live long enough. Then what do you do? So what I'm saying is, y'all are facing what the conclusions we're coming to now. Y'all are going to face what we have to conclude and deal with right now. That's the only difference. But the key here, and what's so juicy and nice about this, is that we're preparing for our future. So then when that transition happens, we're not thinking, oh, woe is me, suicidal, or whatever it is. We're still enjoying our life through the transition. We're still enjoying our life through the criticism. We're still enjoying our existence and making sure that we have a purpose regardless of what people are telling us. That is the point of this. So you can say, well, who gets to decide who's ugly? Beauty's in the eye of the beholder. Okay, if beauty is in the eye of the beholder, then the beholder has the power, not you. Then you can't affirm. Then we're going back to the slavery again. Then we're going back to being a sitting fucking duck for anybody who decides, well, I think you're cute today. So I think you're cute today, so you deserve my trust and my vagina and my money because you think I'm cute. But this is how relationships are being started. This is how friendships are being started. So we're saying, no, it's got to be something more than that, because that beauty thing is a trick bag. And people are so fucking sometimey out here. Today you love me, today you hot, and tomorrow you cold. And we've experienced this with men. It's inconsistent. The level of attraction is never consistent. Once he has you, that's it. Once he had you, that's it. Everything slows down. We all experience that too. So it's like, okay, so what do we do? So the most important thing is being beautiful to you. How many of these so-called beautiful women are even happy or even getting what it is they want? How many of them are showing up with consistent lives? How many of them are mentally stable? Who promote this, or I gotta be beautiful, you gotta be beautiful thing, or else you're nothing. Like these people drinking Peter Pan juice. You can't tell me beauty's a solution when you're gonna die, when you gotta face death. That can't be the solution, because that doesn't sustain you for the rest of your life. You want something that sustains you from now until you close your eyes. From now until you close your eyes. That should be the foundation of your self-esteem. The thing that can carry you through the duration of your life, no matter what happens to you, no matter if you lose your money, no matter if you get a diagnosis of cancer, because some of you will. What are you going to do? How are you going to say, you know what, I still matter through all those trials and tribulations that happen in life? You're just a 5 and you're nothing? You're just a 4 or a 3 and you're nothing? You have kids. The relationship didn't work. You're a single mother and you're nothing? That is it? You're going to let somebody come, like I said in the last video, halfway through your life and tell you what the sum total of your value is? He could tell you all of that when he wasn't there, when you were homeless trying to get back on your feet. He wasn't there when you got the diagnosis and you helped cure your own self. He wasn't there when your mother left you and you had to determine that you were going to have self-love. He wasn't there when all your family turned your back on you, but somehow he could say you ain't worth protecting and providing for. How do we do this? How